Hello everybody. How we doing? Hello Lanky if you're still here. Hello Pie. Hello Garden. Hello Kenny. Welcome everybody. How are you all doing? How's your weekend going? Okay. Oh cool, banner ads are back on Twitch? They never left, Kenny. Banner ads never left. Okay, so... Haven't seen them on your phone in ages. They never left. They never left. You may just have been one of the lucky few. Banner as a company or a style? A style, like literally a banner down underneath the stream. Okay, so I made a blueprint for this just last time. What was this going to be? Okay, I've got plates over there. Iron is done. Those done. Wasn't concrete. It wasn't iron smelter. It wasn't beslanted roof. Crap, which one was it? I should have left a sign. I should have left a sign. I should have left a sign. Was it plates? Surely not. Water beams, double stack, brutalist concrete. Okay. Gotta look at Satisfactory modeler. Oh, holy crap! Hello, Kix. Kix with the bloody raid. Thanks, Kenny. Oh, hello, everybody. Hello, Kix. Hello, Zachary Applesauce. Welcome. Hello, Rancid. What was this? This was gonna be... Oh, is this gonna be screws? Oh, this was gonna be screws. Right. And I worked out how many rows I need of them, and I don't remember what it was now. Of course. Sylvan Hikari. Hello, Sylvan. How you doing? How's it going? It's going well. It's going well, Kix. It's going well. Despite the heat. Despite the horrible, horrible heat. It is going well. Hope everybody's doing good. What have I been up to? Garden yesterday and today. We basically set out early. Went and did Christmas shopping. Came home by about lunchtime or just before lunchtime, and then spent the rest of the day with all the blinds and windows shut, the air conditioning going, and not doing very much other than just playing video games and eating good food because it is too hot to do anything. It is too hot to be outside. It is too hot. That is what. Okay, so this is to screws. Did I actually make a... I may not have made a blueprint for these. Was it new blueprint? Was that it? No, it's definitely not that. Still hot for you? Yeah, dude, yeah. Oh. Yesterday was 39, 40. I think today's been close to that. Use the blueprints a lot, huh? Rancid, I despise the implementation of the blueprints. But I do find them useful for very large scale builds. They could be far more useful. But they're not. I'll use what I've got. Mainly, I use them for decorative pieces, like pieces that have really weird angles and stuff, things that it's hard to recreate. So I'll make them in the blueprint thingy, so I've got that difficult to make shape that I can just paste wherever. We had the cool change yesterday. It's been cold and rainy. Ugh. It's been threatening to thunderstorm this evening. I'm really hoping there will be a thunderstorm and a cool change coming through. To be honest, I feel the same way, so I haven't tried much. Decoration blueprints are a good idea, though. Yeah, that's where I've found them the most useful, is decorations. Just, they're so limiting in any other facet, in any other way of using them. They're just so limited. It's frustrating. Hello, B. Hi, how you doing? Did someone say satisfactory? Absolutely. One of my favorite uses I've seen blueprints is making a stinger trap. Please elaborate, Rancid. Please elaborate. I need to know what that is. And since I clearly didn't do the thing I should have done, what was I going to have? I was going to have them feeding in from the outsides and then joining one belt. Yes, to try to consolidate it a bit. Yeah. So, constructor in the middle. No, not constructor in the middle. Merger in the middle. Merger in the middle. Right. There? Yeah, right there. Basically, a stinger trap is like a small tower of walls, 2x2, and however tall as you need, pop them up on top of a stinger like a cup. Oh! Smart. Smart. Yeah, a lot of these blueprints I've got are just like this kind of thing, the kind of thing that's tedious to build manually over and over again, but this is the biggest you can make it in the frickin', even in the tier 2 blueprint maker, and I need lines of 15 of them. That's, but then, you know, I've got stuff like this, right? Decorative pieces that are really hard to recreate. That took me ages to get those pieces all into specifically the right location. Sorry to raid and run, but it's dinner time. No worries, Kix. Thank you so much for the raid, mate. You go have a good dinner. Hello, Freya. Oh, 5 stream streak. Thank you, Frey. Thank you. That's snazzy. Yeah, and then there's other, like, bits like... Steel Foundry Shell. Like, things like this. Things like this that I needed help remembering what they were going to be and where. And I was building, like, a dozen of these, so it was easy just to have that, so I could just go plonk, 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 plonk. It just made things easier. But, it could have been easier still, developers. It could. In here we got rain for a couple of days, and it's still 36, 38, and it's the first day of summer. Oh! Sylvan, where are you? Are you in New South Wales as well? Have a good Satisfactory, everyone. Big love, homies. Thank you, Kix. Have a good night, mate. What was I doing? Production. Constructor. It's about right, isn't it? Yep, that's good. Wait, no, was I having them... No, I needed to go the other way. What if the tier... What if there was a tier 3 blueprint machine that was even bigger? It still wouldn't be as useful as it could be. It needs to be what Factorio has. Plain and simple. Until it is that, it will never be as good. Ever. So... Right, because I need this because... Hang on. Production... Not you. Production. Constructor. Yep. You're going to be for alternate cast screws, which, yeah, the input is really, really high at high speed because it only needs very little. The output is only going to fit on, yeah, 9 machines to 1 belt. Yes. Yes, so 9 and 9. So 18. And I need a total of 154. Cool. Trying to sleep? Can't? Howdy. Hello, Luna. I'm sorry you can't sleep, mate. You're in southern Brazil, Sylvan. Oh. Well, hello from a very long way away. Right. So you... Copy you to there. Yes, Australia. Yes, thank you, Kenny. Yes, hello from Australia. If you want to be specific, I guess. And let me have these on this side. Right there. Right there. Okay. Game, why did you turn that around? I copied it facing this way. Ah, do I do them in sets of 3s? Because I need them in rows of 9. That would make things a lot simpler. Yeah. Bump, bump, bump. Bump. And bump. How's everybody else's Sunday or Saturday going? That's going to be the input. These will be the output. Bip, bip, bip. No, game, no. Wait, that doesn't look right. That machine's in the wrong place. Mm-hmm. Good, good, good. Okay. It's going. Oh, Kenny, that doesn't sound good. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I get that, Luna. Oh, B! Thank you so much for the sub! Ah, I appreciate you. Thank you. What's this making? Cast screws. Cast screws 3x3. Okie dokie. Blueprints. Cast screws 3x3. Yeah, Rancid, as my builds have gotten bigger and bigger, I've started using the blueprint system because it does save a lot of time. It just pisses me off. Okay, there. Yes, everything's facing the right way. Yes, yes. Good. Gave food to my cats. One of them was watching a toy making stream and is now watching a Satisfactory one. Well, hello, oh, excuse me. Hello, Sylvan's cat. No, not down there. Yep, good. That's 6x6. That in the right spot? Yep. Hydrate? I shall. I have one of these. I want to point out, I was given this as a work gift. I would not buy a water bottle that big. I think it's absurd that water bottles are... How big is this? Like a litre. This is a litre. You see people going on runs with these things. Is there something wrong with you? Garden. Cat is not real again? What do... Oh my god. Thank you, Kenny. Ah, my chatbot had another update. Okay, I'm just going to make it a habit of checking before every stream if chatbot has had an update or not. So, just to make up for it. There we go. Right, need to finish these rows as well, and this is making iron plates. Iron plates, 5 by iron plates. Make sure these are going the correct direction, yep. Quality update. I mean, the updates are good. It's a really good bot. It's just that OBS recognizes it not by the program executable, but by the program update number or version number. I don't know, maybe they're putting the version number in their exe for it, I don't know. But so every time there's an update and it increments the exe, or at least the name of it, by 1, OBS no longer recognizes it as the same thing. So here we are. Hello, Freya. Yes, it is. It is indeed. Ah, bugger. No. I want that. Thank you. Yep. Why is it in line there, but it's not in line there? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Okay. Now, I think for these, I'm going to go 2 lots wide and then go up. Because I need 154 of these. Yeah? Let me check. Yeah, 154. Now, let me show you. Which one was it? Was it that one? Not that one. That one? That one. There we go. So I need 154 of these making cast screws. Hey, 15 stream streak. Thanks, Luna. Glad to have you here, man. My water bottle is 40 ounces and it's amazing, also known as 1.18 litres. Well, that'll be this then. That'll be this thing. I will say, though, the insulation on this thing is incredible. Like, fill this with ice and water and go out, and it stays ice cold basically the entire day. It's good. So while I would never buy one that big, I will happily use it. Okay, so I've got those done. There's, yeah, the 45 of those, it's 3 rows of 15, they're done. Those are... Those are done? Those are done. Those are done. Those are done. Now I need to do these, and these. Oh, those are built as well. So they're done. So it's these 3. What brand is that? It is Frank Green. It is Frank Green. So 154. I want a big one out of glass because I don't want microplastics. That's fair. I have a... This thing's fairly substantial. I have a feeling the internal insulation is glass, but I could be wrong. But yeah, definitely glass insulation also does last the longest, like in terms of maintaining the internal temperature. I had a really good thermos years ago. I've since lost it, but I had a really good thermos years ago that had glass insulation, and you could make a fresh thing of soup in the morning, put that soup in it, and the soup would still be scaldingly hot by like lunchtime, mid-afternoon, even later. Scaldingly hot. That was it was a really good thermos. Frank Green, he's Hank Green's younger, less interesting brother. Hank Green has a younger brother who is an author. I think he's younger, might be older. I actually don't remember. So screws 3x3. Bum bum. Nope, bum bum. That one. John, yes, John Green. Yes, 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 yes. By no means less interesting. Less excited in his videos on YouTube. But by no means less exciting. He's a very interesting person. Need the group's advice. I've got 32 RU rack that have been dragging around since lived next door, and in my new house of room to put it in the desk. You still have that thing? Holy crap, I didn't realize you still had that. Why do you still have that? Have you been dragging that from house to house? Insane. Insane. No, game that. Thank you. Okay, that's the first level. So what's that? 9, 9, 18, 18 and 18 is 36? So 36 times 4 gets us pretty close. So 4 floors of this gets us pretty close. Then we only need another 10. Cool. Okay. Hello, Amy. How you doing? Went and bought a new table today, put Commodore 64 and Commodore 100. There was a Commodore 128? Holy crap. Okay. Just to warn everybody, also there is an ad break coming up in about a minute and a bit. Just FYI. If this was a story game, I would pause the stream, but you guys aren't gonna miss much if you're in Adland with this game. Interesting. And you could run it through memory mode or 64K memory mode. High memory mode. Is thunder at your house? Good. The thunderstorm's on its way then. Good, 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 good. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay, okay, okay. Originally, I was going to make the screws go, like, across here, but these are all the steel works, and they're the concrete. And this way I could just have everything I'm building with steel and concrete be in front of the steel and concrete. And have that stuff, all the screws, just go up. I think that's worse. Oh, better. Worse. Better. Alright, see you on the other side of ads, guys. Now, what about these? If I have a walkway, go straight through there, and walkways go across these, I could have a pretty low ceiling, so this isn't too tall. But does it really matter if it's tall? I don't think so. Let's see. Now, with that, if I take a 1 meter foundation, pop it. Just game. Just do it. Just do it, game. Just do it. Thank you. That will be in the way. Yeah. So it needs to be 3. I'm tall enough. Not that tall. I'm tall enough. Yeah, that's good. That works. That works. Okay. Now the next question is, do I want it to be concrete? Coming has tall vibes. Everything's relative, right, Garden? Everything's relative. I'm 178 centimeters. So, what's that in feet and inches? 178 centimeters in feet and inches. That is 5'8" 399. So 5'8" 4. Why is Jack Black doing a movie called Anaconda and when there is already a movie called Anaconda? Yeah. Lanky, you're pretty tall for everybody. Oh, you're 5'1", Freya? Hang on, what is that in centimeters? What is that in centimeters? $154. Okay, so to put that into comparison, that's 154 there, right? Can you see that? You can. All right, that's 154 there. There. You come up to here on me, Freya. Barely taller than you sitting down. It's alright, doesn't matter. Despite my height, I do not have lines of women forming at my door. I've been lied to. Oh, Kenny, I'm so sorry. But have you looked? Maybe they're out there waiting for you to answer the door. But yeah, the whole Jack Black doing an Anaconda movie, it looks like it's meant to be basically like the characters in the movie are making a movie about the original Anaconda movie, and they just happen to find a real giant anaconda that kills everybody. It's kind of, yeah, do that, Kenny, do that, just to make sure. Travel size, you can sit in your backpack and help you pick apples. What's the apples? What? Pick apples? What? Garden, that's so specific. I need an explanation on that. No one there, Kenny? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll send some immediately. Wait, we're talking about apples, right? I mean, I'll send some apples immediately. Glass foundation or frame floor? I'm kind of tempted to do a frame floor for this thing. Because you work on an apple farm, you can pick apples with all of your arms. Yeah, but what is Freya being short enough to... I'm confused. What does Freya being travel sized have to do with picking apples? Gummy supports mail order brides? No, I said apples. I said apples. Apples are kind of sick. I love apples. God, apples are such a good fruit. I mean, I love all fruit. The only fruit... Extra arms from your backpack. Oh, okay. The only fruit I don't like that I have tried is durian. It is vile. It is repulsive. I'm sure, I know there are a lot of people out there who like it. It's all theirs. It's one of the worst things I've ever eaten. It's worse than coriander to me. Okay, we put that there. Apples are good. Cool with regular golden apples too. Golden apples though. Well, I mean, look, I will have any apple except the Red Delicious, which is the worst apple known to man, but it wasn't always that way. We made it that way. We destroyed it. We made it a terrible apple because capitalism, and it has to be good for shipping. So it got bred to be good for shipping, which basically bred out all the taste, and it's not crispy. It's just a mushy ball of disappointment. The coriander is soap gene. So it's interesting, Freya, there's a couple of levels to that for people. The seeds, coriander seeds, taste like soap to me. The leaves taste like garbage water. They're just repulsive. I can't have anything that's even been near them. It's just unpalatable. It ruins anything it's in. But the seeds I could deal with. The seeds just taste a little bit soapy. Mega corporations strike again. Rise up, punks. Yeah. Love the seeds. They have a very nice lemon undertone. See, everyone says that. Everyone says that. They've got like citrusy undertones and they're very earthy. They taste a bit like parsley, blah, blah, blah. It's like they taste nothing like parsley to me. There is no lemon undertone. There is only a range between, oh, this is okay, from the seeds, to this is horrible, how can I get away from it really quickly with the leaves? It's a joke about how you said, oh yeah, apples are good, and I made a joke about migrants' enchanted golden apples. Enchanted. About how enchanted golden apples. I'm assuming that is something to do with Minecraft and you're very tired, Luna, or I'm just not getting that joke. Apple citizenship policy? That's kind of funny. Between Australia and New Zealand, you cannot import fruit from one to the other because neither of us wants our fruit industries destroyed, of which a large part is apples. Okay, so we'll have that overhang. And it's going to be 3 tall. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. And I can have stairs in the middle, somewhere, maybe above these, that can go up and down between the floors. Oh, no, because those will be in the way. I can't do that. I could do it here. Oh, do I spread these out further so that I can have space for stairs? I'm thinking about aesthetics. I'm thinking ahead for the aesthetics. Nah. Doesn't matter. I'm going with this. I'm going with this and moving on. You said God apple. I made a joke about enchanted apples from Minecraft. That was a joke. Dear God, my type was a joke. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. These all facing the same way? No, they're not, because why would they be? Yeah, there we go, done. Okay, next floor. Next set of 18. Blueprint car screws. I want them to be going that way, yes. All throughout my childhood and teenage life, Mum would try to sneak coriander into things and wouldn't tell me. And I could always tell immediately. I could tell she was cooking with coriander because I could smell it. And she's like, oh, you just got to get used to it. It's like, no, that's not how genes work. Poisoning you for fun. Mum loves coriander. Absolutely loves it. She would have it on or in anything. You as well, Garden? Ah, you're one of them. One of those strange people who likes this horrible devil weed. Go. I found a cilantro growing out of my soil pile. They're very cute and small. I mean, they do just look like parsley. They do just look like parsley, and that's horrifying because it's like one day I could accidentally eat some coriander thinking it's parsley, which I like. Real and true and valid, Gummy. Thank you, Danny. I knew you'd come to my defense. Do they look similar? Yeah, they're basically in the same family of plants, and they're very similar in appearance. They're different enough that, you know, if you take more than 5 seconds to look at them, you can tell, but they are very similar. Specifically, it looks like continental parsley, assuming that's what you guys call that specific variety of parsley in America. Because there's a few different varieties that are eaten regularly. Also, hi Gummy, I love you. Have an amazing stream. Thanks, Danny. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well and you're recovering. Heard someone bring up the devil weed and I had to come back you up. Thank you. Don't think they look alike. Parsley's usually a bit darker and curlier on the sides and texturally a bit tougher. They're close enough, at least the varieties of parsley we have here, are close enough that if you're not paying attention, you could confuse one for the other. If you take the time to look at them, absolutely, there are enough differences to tell them apart. When it's chopped fine and in food, it's hard to tell the difference. Yes, impossible. Impossible. Once it's in the food and chopped up fine, it's impossible to tell if what you're looking at is parsley or coriander. Okay, that's the second floor. So we've got... what have we got? 9, 18, 36. 36 and 36 is 72. 72. Because it was 36 by 4 to get us nearly there. Right, okay. It's sitting on top like a sprig, I can tell. Yeah. Otherwise it's an unfortunate game I have to play. Yeah. So there's this fantastic Vietnamese bakery where we get banh mi's pretty frequently. And whenever we get them, I specifically order like one with coriander, because my fiance does love coriander, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, she says. It is one of many challenges our relationship has had to weather. But the lady who makes the banh mi's, she very kindly either makes the one with coriander first, second, makes mine first so that the tongs haven't touched the coriander, or she'll wipe the tongs off so there's no cross-contamination. And I appreciate that a lot. I never even asked her to do that. I think she just made the assumption that because every time I'm there I ask for one with no coriander, she's just gone, this guy's one of those weirdos that doesn't like coriander. I'll you know, get rid of this contamination for him. I feel like we talk about our hate for coriander a lot, and I'm here for it. Absolutely. Absolutely, Danny. Remember, Garden, we aren't all named Garden Green with a penchant for for green gardens. Bro, I fucking love a banh mi. So good. I avoided them for the longest time because I always just assumed that any banh mi I got anywhere would just have coriander on it and there was nothing I could do about that. And then I found this bakery. And I've been happy. That's so nice. It is. How did you... Penchant. It's not penchant. Okay, that's... I love it. Continue. Thank you. Might drive the hour to get a banh mi from my favourite place. Do it. Do it. I find really good food is worth driving for. Like, there's a particular Indian restaurant that we both really like that is like the best Indian food we've ever had, and they're a good 40-minute train ride away from home, minimum. But it's worth it. Oh, it's worth it. Okay, so that's 3 floors worth. Yes, good. Good. Gonna try and sleep again? Good, Luna, good. I'm glad. You need to sleep, man. I might make this just a big glass box, actually. That could be kind of funny. This is the biggest single factory in my entire save file. Then it's not even done. Oh, also, Lanky, to answer your question, whenever you're done setting that up, post pictures in the Discord. Honestly, in like real life adventures, post the pictures there. I grow Italian parsley and cilantro, both in the same family. Well, Petroselinum is native to Europe and Africa, while Coriandrum is native to the Americas. There you go. Okay, cool. Every time. Intellectually, I know my power is fine. Intellectually, I know nothing has broken. But every time, that just spikes my adrenaline. Every time. The hairs on the back of my neck. Keep that heart in shape. Yeah, because there's nothing better for your heart health than sudden and unexpected surprises and bursts of activity. Yeah. Okay, that's the bulk of them. Better than sex? Well, you say that. Okay, so that's the bulk of them done. That's how many is that? That is 144 of them done. I need 10 more. So I'm going to do one last floor of them. Good luck letting that through my front door, Luna. Okay. It's funny because the whole like coriander debate, whenever it comes up at home, when I'm at my parents' house, all throughout the years as I was growing up, most specifically when I was a teenager and started like talking back, every time my mum would be like, "Oh, why can't you just like coriander? It's so wonderful. It's just like parsley." And I'm like, "No, it's not like parsley. It's disgusting." And it's like, "Oh, your father likes it." It's like, "Dad, do you like it?" He's like, "Yeah, it's okay." It's like, Dad can't taste things. His defense is not a valid one. Like, my dad's sense of taste is very, very diminished. It has been since he was in his mid-20s. So I don't think he does like it, but he doesn't taste it, so it doesn't bother him. Because it's always like, you know, he loves chocolate, he loves jams, loves marmalades. Coriander? I don't think he does like it. I think he just can't taste it. Okay, so if I need 10 more, I could just do a single row of 5. That'd be the neatest. Yeah, I'll just do a single row of 5. Has somewhat smaller Stitch played Factory yet? Yeah, she has actually. It was a while ago. You asked the blind man if I was pretty. Exactly, Garden. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes. Perfect. We'll just put these right bang in the middle. Yeah. So Mini-Me has played this. She did like it. She didn't quite get it, but I left her alone with it for a while, and she had the basics down. It was complete spaghetti, complete and utter spaghetti, as I expected. But she did get the first phase completed, and then lost interest. But she got that far, so you know, I'll revisit it with her as she gets older, because she might find an interest in it as she gets older. Who knows? Who knows? If she doesn't, she doesn't. That's fine. She loves Borderlands and plays Borderlands with me a lot. I'll take that as a win, you know? I will take that as a win. Okay, good. Yeah, I've left myself plenty of space to get all the ingots up to the various levels, because the mistake I've made in previous large builds is cramming everything too close together, and then I have no room for the logistics. This way, plenty of space for all of the lifts, all of the belts, everything. I will come up with more of these. Please do, Kenny. Oh my days, would you do a you and Minigum Dinkum playthrough? Ooh, maybe. I was thinking of recording some more videos with her while she's here on school holidays, because we haven't recorded a video together in a while, and I think that'd be fun. Derivative Stitch plays Dinkum. Always have more room than you think you need. Yes, exactly. Right, so that's the screws. That's the screws done and ready. Yeah. Because 36 by 4 is 144, so the first 4 floors make up 144. We need 154. The last 10 are on the top floor. Done. Wait, no, I've only done... How many have I done? I've done 6. There. Hacktivist, hello! Learned this from Factorio. Yeah, so did I. I learnt it from Factorio, then started playing this, and promptly forgot it. I forgot all the lessons from Factorio, because I'm a big dumb sometimes. Getting some good thunder here now. Nice. Still don't leave enough room. Yeah, that's the thing, right? You think, okay, cool. Last time I built this, I didn't have enough space, so I'm going to build it a few tiles bigger in every direction, and then you go to attach all the logistics to it. It's like, shit, it's still not big enough. I love Factorio 2. I love Factorio 2. I should do another playthrough of it. How you doing, Hacktivist? I love and hate this game. A little biased to Factorio. Factorio was my first major factory game, and I played the shit out of that game. Loved it. The only achievement I don't have, well, the only achievement I didn't have up until the expansions was there is no spoon. Like, launch the rocket in 8 hours or less. That's the only one I don't have. I tried. The closest I got was 8 hours, 15 minutes. And that kind of burnt me out. So I stopped. And that was solo. I know that if I did it with somebody else, with some multiplayer help, I could get it done. But I was trying to do it solo. And I was so close that killed me. But then this came along, and like, oh, it's Factorio, but slightly worse, and in 3 dimensions. I'm on board. We can so do. I know, Freya, I know, and I want to organize a time with you where we can sit down and do that, because that'd be good fun. Okay, so these are done. This is the Tower of Screws done. Can barely launch rockets as it is. See, launching rockets is straightforward enough. It's just doing it in under 8 hours solo. Oh, that was difficult. What do I need next? Let's go back to Modeler. So that's now that tick, tick, tick. So now I need to build these. Easy. 20 of each. So let me know. I will, Freya. I will. Need to construct more pylons. You're actually right. I do, but not yet. We're not ready to connect them yet. So 20 pipes, 20 steel beams. You, get over here. Okay, so steel beams. Yeah, the bottleneck is the input. Yeah, but you can split them, have it going onto one central belt. That's good. I like that. I like that aesthetic. So, how many can we supply with a single belt? 480 divided by 60. We can supply 8, which is good, because I could do 8 and 8, 16. Or I could do 5 and 5, and 5 and 5. Which will give us the 300. So, Hacktivist, you're new to the channel. How you doing? Welcome in. Did you come in on a raid, or did you just find me? You were holding up 6 fingers. Don't make a mistake. It's fine. It's fine. What I was representing may have been wrong. What I was thinking was correct. It's fine. You know, it's like when you point to your right, and you know you mean right, and you say left, but you meant right and indicated right. Just looking around Twitch, born out of my mind with the flu. Oh, the flu! Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. How long have you had it? Brain does that too, but the other way around. What, where you say the right thing but think the wrong thing? That's those. Now. Okay. We're going to leave a space of 2. So we're going to start them here. About a week and a half now. Almost done with it though, so that's nice. Nice. So you're over the hump, over the middle. You started recovering. Because it sucks so much when you have a cold or the flu or whatever, and every day you either feel worse or the same as the day before. And you just keep, it's like, come on, body, get it together. Come on. Let's see some improvement, right? Let's start getting better. Come on. I feed you well. Why are you still sick? Okay. So yeah, I think stacking them. I think 5 and 5 and 5 and 5. And that, yeah, cool. That's why I don't seek desk jobs that do finance. That's fair. That's a fair reason. Yeah. 1 2 1 2. Good. Okay. So splitter. Gum doing Tony Stark hologram hands. I've done that since I was a kid, Kenny. If I'm trying to visualize something, I'm pretty good at visualizing things in my head, but I find it helps me translate it from in my head to out of my head if I visualize it with my hands at the same time. And then I saw that in Iron Man. I was like, that's when you start to placebo yourself into feeling better by acting like you're better until you gaslight your body into feeling better, you know? Yeah, Garden, yeah. Until you go just that little bit too far with it and you end up pushing yourself back in recovery. Call it TED Talk hands. That's a good name for it. Okay, now do I align it with the back of these or do I align it with the front? I think this is enough space for the logistics, for the steel. And it's not going to be that big. It's going to be as wide as those. So they're going to be 5 tiles wide. So it's going to be from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to mark this. So it's going to be there. Which is pretty good. That gives me plenty of room to make the encased steel beams and the pipes. Used to watch the fuck out of TED Talks till I realized that nobody could just go up there for any reason without much truth checking that anyone could. Yeah. It's like any source of media, right? The things they're saying, interesting, might be true. Check sources yourself, confirm, the usual. Never trust a single source of information, So in steel pipes, the alternate is not going to do the trick here. I mathed it out. I don't think I've ever watched one of those. They're really interesting, Freya. They're really, really interesting. Okay, so the pipes are a 30, so I can actually double it. But I only need 200. Ooh. I only need 20 machines. I could do 2 rows of 10. 10, 10. Yes. Easy. Yes, the older ones definitely, yeah. But Hacktivist, whereabouts are you from? Whereabouts are you from? Is this like a flu that's keeping you up at night and it's very late where you are, or like early? Yeah, the pipeline's going to be pretty straightforward. Alright. Alright. East Coast USA, almost 5 AM. Oh. Has it woken you up or have you not slept? Because I hate it. I'm actually just getting over the tail end of a cold. The cold only lasted about a week, but the sinus-related symptoms hung around for about 2 weeks. It was doing my head in. All I wanted was sleep. All I wanted was sleep, and I just couldn't sleep. And I just... You got up at 3. Oh, I feel for you, mate. I feel for you. So we're going to open up... Plates one? Nah, the screws one. We're going to open up the screws one. And we're going to make some slight modifications. Actually, no, this one isn't useful at all. No, I need the screws one. Oh, this is... I think the heat is melting my brain. So this is the one that I want. I just need to reverse it all. Now we're building from scratch. We're building from scratch because I need to reverse literally all of it. We're building from scratch. Yeah, you lose screws. It's okay. You can embrace loose screws. We all embrace loose screws. Okay, so we're going to have the mergers in the middle for this one instead of the splitters. No, no, not there. There? Yes. Yes. Good. And not there. Okay, okay, no, good. Has the new update got floor tiles like those with the grid just for regular placement? Like this? No, unfortunately not. There might be... I mean, there's this. It seems so helpful. Doesn't it just? Doesn't it? Yeah. I get you. I get you. So, constructor. I'm glad I picked this to stream tonight. I needed this. I needed this game tonight. So this is gonna be steel beams. Hang about. Have I done this wrong? I think I've done this wrong. I have done this wrong. Too busy yapping, not paying attention to what I'm doing. That should be there. Whoops. Calm. Honestly, I'm glad you did too. It's my speed tonight. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay, so Hacktivist, you said that Factorio is your favorite. Have you played much of Satisfactory? Where does this go? It goes there. It goes right there. Good. No, not you. You. Good. Never got very far in it. Best achievement was probably my first coal plant with 8 generators. Okay, okay. It just didn't scratch the same itch for you. See, I find that this and Factorio both scratch the same itch intellectually for me, but in slightly different ways. If that makes sense. And the fact that you can make things look really pretty in this game is a big selling point for me. Like, I've got that place over there, was the place I most recently finished. Wait, did I miss a bit? Oh, wait, no, it's fine. Oh, I did miss a vertical beam though. Hello, Katie. Thank you for the sub. How are you? One of them scratches it with a back scratcher, the other is cunty nails. Kind of. If the nails are all in gunmetal grey. This isn't Zomboid. You're right, it's not. I did actually consider doing Zomboid tonight, but this was more what I was feeling. Terrified of playing our game and building and you coming back to it and breaking your brain and what I've done. Freya, it's okay. It's really okay. You would not want to see my base. The polls hath disagreed. Yes, you do, Freya. Yes, go nuts. Hacktivist, play it how you want. Like, if my first playthrough of this, my first factory was spaghetti. Horrible, horrible spaghetti. And then I started going, no, I can do better. I could do better than spaghetti. But the beauty of it is, you don't have to. You can do it however you like. You can play this game however you like. I did once think it'd be fun to do a playthrough of this where... Because like my second major playthrough of it, I centralized everything. I had a massive flat plane of concrete and I brought everything to it and manufactured everything there. I learnt a lot doing that. And I think it would be fun to take that concept and just go up. Have a central place. Everything is built in that one place, but have it go up instead of out. I think that could be really interesting. The fractions have driven me insane. Optimize, efficiency, split, merge. I get you, Sandy. I get you. It does my head in too. Mine's not spaghetti, but it does not look great. Hey, that's fine. As long as you enjoy playing it, which obviously you didn't because you've stopped, but if you were enjoying it at the time, that's really all that matters. Lasagna. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I could go for some lasagna. The Sanity Clipper 9000. Hello. How is your name meant to be spelt? Said. Celandine? Chelandine? There have definitely been times playing this where I've had to go, no, this current project is hurting my brain. I need to go and do a different project somewhere else for a bit and then come back to this. Do enjoy playing, it's just haven't in a while and I forgot what I was even working on in the world before I stopped. Oh, okay, fair enough. Celandine. Okay. Most call me Cell for sanity. Is it okay if I call you Cell as well? But Celandine, that's a pretty cool name. I like it. Come to accept that any building game I play eventually becomes a complete mess. That's fair, B. If you go in with that expectation, you'll never be disappointed. Alright. So I did... Yes, good. I gave them the right instruction. They're steel beams. Where's the console? Hello? Oh, there it is. But is this one green? I don't care if it is. It all went well for me till I got the spicy uranium rocks running through a base. Oh, did you make it so that you could never go back in your base by accident? Currently messing up my save of Planet Crafter. Oh, Planet Crafter. There's a fun time. What's this making? It's making them. Steel. Come on, game. Steel beams 2 by 5. Yes. I'll know what that means. Right by the spawn, so it is a run to live. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. That sounds dreadful. I have not yet gotten to uranium. So my whole goal with this specific playthrough, for everybody who's new, because there's actually quite a few new people here tonight, it's really cool. Hello everybody, thank you for being here. Oh, hello. My entire goal for this specific playthrough... Oh, I didn't even measure that correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5 wide. I just can't count, apparently. Anyway, my whole goal for this specific playthrough was to build in various places instead of all clumped together and make it all look interesting, visually interesting, architecturally. A lot of it has just ended up brutalist because I think that's my favorite style of architecture besides Art Deco, and Art Deco is very hard to reproduce in this. But I'm quite happy with a lot of the things I've built. So it's taken me a long time. I'm only up to phase 3, and I've been playing this save file for months at this point. But I'm having a lot of fun doing decorative things. It's my first time here, I'm just that charismatic. Yes, Kenny, yes, it's your first time here, and you've already got a mod knife, yeah. Brutalist makes sense for factories. Exactly, exactly. But I don't want to just do Brutalist. The available building materials really lend themselves to Brutalist because there's lots of concrete and steel and big things. Excuse you, it's a sword. It's okay, you don't need to get defensive about its size. It's fine. We all know you know how to use it. That's not a knife. That's a spoon. Ah, I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. Well, big fan of the style. Well, it fits at least. Yeah, that was what I did at first. Let me show you what I've built. Let me show you what I've built, because I'm very proud of a lot of the stuff I've built in this world. This, obviously, nothing has been done to it aesthetically yet, because what I've been doing is building the function of the factory and then building the aesthetics around it. Which... little sensitive, don't worry, you're adequately compensating. What was I saying? Yeah, a lot of the stuff I've built, I've accidentally made it quite challenging to make it look pretty. Even though going in, I was like, yeah, cool, this leaves plenty of space for everything I want to do. Also, I love trains. I love trains. So... this place is not finished internally yet. I still have a few like beams and things to put around the place, but externally, it's pretty much done. This is the latest thing that I finished before starting on that over there. So, this entire facility is purely to make circuit boards. That's all it does. It just makes circuit boards. So, through this way, we have 2 floors of refineries. Refineries? They're refineries, yeah? Refineries. Refineries making plastic. 2 floors, this and the one below. All of the residue gets sent down below. This space is pretty much done. I love having wiring like this. It just it appeals to me for whatever reason. All the oil gets dropped off here, goes into these tanks, so we're going from, you know, 6 to 4 or 3 to 4 to go to the factory. All the copper ore gets dropped off there, it gets processed. I haven't quite finished this space yet, but I'll get there. But yeah, copper ore gets processed here and on the floor below this. Copper ingots, as you can see, going across there, goes into here, where it's turned into the copper sheets on this floor and the floor below, and the copper sheets all go along here. These storage containers, the double height storage containers, brilliant for lane balancing if you've just got 2 lanes. So good. Copper? I hardly know her. Yes, this was the last major thing that I built. And I spent a lot of time making it aesthetically pleasing. There's that's a fuel refinery that turns 4 oil derricks worth of oil. I think 4? Yeah, there's 4 over there. 4 derricks worth of fuel, of oil into fuel, and then the fuel gets sent to generators. The generators I haven't done anything interesting with yet, because I know eventually I'm going to turn that fuel into turbo fuel and move all the generators somewhere else. So the generators are in a pile and they look hideous. But yeah, there's my train line for the oil. And this machine spreads butter. What is my purpose? You make green circuit boards. Oh god. Haven't finished phase 2, so most of this stuff is unknown to me. Don't worry, it gets more complicated the further you go. More and more complicated. We butter the bread with butter. And like, this is the outside of the largest part of the place, and it just, I'm very, oh, I haven't actually finished those stripes across there. Okay, so I haven't finished this place, but it's mostly done. Boop. It's mostly done, and I'm very pleased with it. I think it looks really nice. Anyway, onwards. I do really like having elevated rail lines as well. I just sort of slapped that rail line down on the dirt when I built this place just to get it there, and I'm gradually elevating it and making it nicer. Look, you can see the path that it took. Had dreams of optimized Satisfactory builds a week before I finished my run in it, and a week after. Went a little too hard. You did, Kenny, but I'm impressed. On my first playthrough, almost done with phase 2, dreading tearing everything out, but I know it has to be done. Yes, see, that was something that really helped me going into this run. I had the knowledge of getting to the 4th and 5th tiers, the 4th and 5th phases before I did this one. So I knew what kind of ridiculousness was ahead of me, and I could plan for it, to an extent. And that's kind of why I wanted to separate everything. So I had room to expand, you know, like I've got one place that just makes copper ingots, and as my demand for copper ingots increases, I can just scale that place up because I've got space around it. But yeah, there's the oil derricks. Again, unnecessary to make it look this neat, if you call this neat, but I wanted to, and so I did. And stairs all over the place, just in case I run out of fuel. Oh yeah, the thing I didn't show you in that previous place. The plastic. The residue from the plastic then gets sent to a building behind that building where it's turned into fuel, and from there that's sent to generators. So it's generating some of its own power. Which I could do here, but at the moment, this place this place is turning polymer resin into plastic at the bottom tier. The top tier is where all the fuel is made, and then the polymer resin is getting... No, the plastic is getting sent over here and just getting put into the sink, basically. Yeah. Damn, does it look good? Thank you. I'm quite pleased with this place specifically. I think it looks really nice. So the oil pipes all go off around the building, some outside, some inside. Ended up not capping the top of it because I think this looks really cool. And yeah, the fuel all goes around here. The tanks are just like little stopgaps, basically. And to help me balance the fuel, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. I've got 16. I've got 16 refineries making fuel, and I needed to get the output into 3 lines. So balancing it with tanks and these pipes helped a lot with that. Really should put in a door. And then, yeah, ultimately there'll be a station here with a train that'll pick up the fuel and take it elsewhere. But for now, it just goes to all of this mess. I do love this game. Oh yeah, I put in a pipe. Oh, yeah, I put a pipe down here. Awesome. Okay. I'll show you another build. Another area, and then I'm going to go back to that factory I'm currently working on. Because this is fun by itself. These concrete slabs eventually won't be here. I'm going to get rid of them and put in pylons to hold this up. Even though it doesn't need to be held up, I just like it to look like it makes sense. Love the hamster highway. Yeah, me too. So there's my space elevator. Thump. Hello, Quinesta. How are you? Kia ora. Also, guys, there's an ad break in about 1.5 minutes. I wanted to make a building specifically for the space elevator, because I'd never done that before. And so I built this place. I'm doing alright, Quinn. I'm doing alright. Yeah, built this place. Rather proud of this. It's not the most technically proficient kind of architectural building, but I think it looks quite nice. So then if we run back up these stairs, and we take a trip through this pipe, and here we see where it all began. Because, you know, you need to start with iron. So I found this really good patch of iron here with four iron nodes, and just started building here. And so all this iron, wait, why did I do that like that? Oh, right, because that loops around. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. So that makes this, that all goes to this place. The Iron Tower, where almost everything in it is just made with iron, until you get to the top floor. Actually, you know what, guys? While the ad break's going, I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Ah, what good timing. Ad break ends just as I got back. So, the only part of this building that uses anything other than iron is the top floor here. Why is it so dark in here? I need to put lights in. Anyway. This uses rotors and stators. The entire building is making rotors. The stators are coming from over that way somewhere. Yeah. This entire building, I wanted to make one building that had one purpose. Well, it technically has two purposes, but it just uses iron mostly. It kind of there was a bit of feature creep involved, if I'm honest. But this is my coal-fire power plant. Again, I spent way too long building this place out aesthetically, and I love it. It's so pretty. There's even a wetworks. There's even a bloody wetworks. Everything is brought in underneath and gets sent up to the floor where it's used. All the coal is coming in from over there. Water from the other side. Yeah, it all just gets sent in underneath. I love it. I love this place so much. Even though it produces so little power compared to what my other generators do, I'm keeping it because I love it. I spent so long on it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I still need to build the shell for this place. Just have mine on one big foundation. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Like, play it how you want. Absolutely no shade from me. Play it how you want. That is the entire point. So this place is not running anywhere near full capacity yet, and it won't for some time. I don't need it to yet. So this is all making copper wire. We've got the copper being made over there, which I also haven't built the shell for yet. Because that place, I'm not really sure how I want it to look yet, so I'm kind of leaving it as is for now. But over there, that's a concrete factory. That's the most, like, industrial futurist kind of building that I've got. That place just makes concrete. And then over there, that place makes caterium ingots. That's its entire purpose. And beyond that is the steel foundry, which now doesn't produce anywhere near enough steel. It's absurd. That's the big thing with this game, right? In Factorio, the increase in requirements goes up kind of linearly. You know, it doesn't go up by huge spikes. It just sort of increases by sometimes, 0.5. Sometimes it doubles. But that's about it. In this, as you go from phase to phase, your requirements on one specific resource, for example, iron ingots, often goes from needing like 100 to needing several thousand. It's absurd. Hey, Voyager, you're still here. Hello. Hello. I'm glad that you're still here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Like the neon. Yeah. I love doing that. I love doing that. Another streamer, Ataphasma, he taught me how to do that. It's basically just a sign. It's just a sign, right? So you get, organization, right? So you get a sign. You get your sign. Put your sign down. And then you get rid of the icon. Where's blank? Oh my god, it's been so long since I've done this. How do I get rid of the icon? I can't even remember. Uh-oh. How do you get rid of icons? Other. Monochrome. Backgrounds. Blank. Blank. Lights are good. Nice work. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you should see. I'm getting slightly distracted, but you should see what happens to the lights when someone redeems something on Twitch like this. Actually, let's go look at one of the ones I've already made, because right now, for some reason, I'm completely drawing a blank on how I did it, and that's bugging me. Now, how are you, Voyager? How's your day been? What are we coming here to look at? Oh, right, one of the signs. Duh. What's going to be the quickest way to get there? It's a train. Heal! Hello, Heal. You got one of the rare ones. You got one of the rare ones. Is that the train arriving? Am I hear the train? I do hear the train. Good, 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 good. That'll take us exactly where we need to go. You got Space Cat. How are you, Heal? Nice to see you. You're good, Voyager? That's good. That's good. Spammy has got to get a rare one at some point. You got a rare one. You got a rare one. You got Space Cat. Hey, Freya got Space Cat as well. Gotta sleep now as it's 20 minutes past 11 at night. Take care. No worries, mate. You have a good one. See you next time. Also, I found... This is so cute and silly. I know, I love it. Nice train. Thank you, thank you. Where's the train for this line? Oh, it's coming. It's... Yes! Okay, good. Wait, no? Is it? No. No, it's there. Dang. Because I discovered there's a little tunnel here through the rock that is just big enough to fit the train through here. So you can just fit a train line through here. And so I have done that. Yeah, it's such a small tunnel. The train, like, just brushes the ceiling. Like, I don't think it really touches it, but it looks like it does. Okay, so how did I do these again? Right, so no icon. So there must be a way to remove the icon then, because I've got it as none. Hang on. None? Ah! Okay, you can select none as a thing. Okay. So I've got it as no icon. I've picked my color, which is that. And then emission strength and surface finishes matte works really well for LED lights. And you can make it even brighter if you want to. If you want to. Oh yeah, we couldn't see it from a distance, but these fins are red. I saw someone use walls stacked next to each other like that to achieve a similar effect. I'm like, I wonder how that would look, like pressed against other large columns and slanted at the top. And I think it looks really good. I think it's really, really good. Sort of like retro futurist. How are you, Heel? How's your day been? And then in here we just have all the concrete being made. Nothing terribly exciting. Just a concrete factory. Oi, hang on. Oh yeah. Yeah, that fits. Good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's the steel foundry. Massive, massive building. Somehow not big enough. But here we are. But let's see. I've got about 40 minutes till I end stream. I'm going to head back to the new building and continue working on that. I do like how the landscape is gradually being snaked by train lines. That brings me a lot of joy. Really wish I put on the to-do list before I stopped playing my world. Put something on the to-do list. Oh, so that you knew what you were up to? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You can use the signs to make yourself a to-do list. You know, wherever you have your main base or whatever you do, just have a bunch of signs there with your to-do list, and you can tick them off and remove them and stuff. Now, where did I leave my car? I don't think it's in the garage. Let's see. That's all good, Freya. Another time. Absolutely. Another time. Ah, I didn't leave it down here. Rats. I wonder where I left it. Dude, where's your car? Oh wait, your webcam border is new? It sure is. It sure is. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Also, would you guys like to see a secret alternative camera frame? I haven't quite worked out how to do this yet. I want to have them morph between each other on some kind of trigger. I know broadly how, I don't know specifically how, but I'm going to figure it out. But it's going to switch between that and this. It's so cursed, and I love it. The new additions are looking snazzy. Thank you, Heel. Thank you. Thank you. I knew it was. I thought it was different and gaslit myself into thinking it was losing it. No, it's different. It's different. Yep. So it's going to switch between that and this one. Isn't it good? Isn't it good? I'll give you all one guess as to who made it. Literally wet OU. Yeah. It's got saliva drooling down over me. Yep, Freya got it in one. Got it in one. Bex is so talented. It's secret, but he keeps showing it. I know, Kitty, because I want people to see it. Oh, anyway, this is another fuel refinery that I built. This one was a fun build. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was a fun build. Gumstitch HQ written all over it. I know, doesn't it? And you go inside, and it's just... yeah. quite pleased with this place. Think President Obama drew it? Maybe in his downtime. Yeah, I think he's got a lot of free time now that he's not president anymore. And over there, this place I'm really unhappy with. This place just does not look good on the outside. I was trying to do like a small version of this place, but it doesn't translate. But anyway, this building exists solely to make jetpack fuel for me. Yoink. That's its sole purpose. So the excess plastic from the refinery, right? Because that floor and that floor are turning oil into fuel. The fuel goes out there to generators. The excess, the resin, whatever it is, the excess from them gets turned into plastic by those machines, and that plastic comes over here and gets mixed with, oh, you know, like plant matter. I'll get plant matter and stuff and turn it into solid biofuel. Solid biofuel gets turned into liquid biofuel. That mixed with the plastic containers makes these. Easy peasy. I wonder where the villain's hideout is. I'll never tell. Hello, cat. How are you? So my car's down there. Let's get that and go for a drive. I think I left it parked in here. I did. I'm quite sure I left that actually parked in the parking space, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Shwip. Okay. The Gummobile, yes. Toot toot. I can't go too far this way because the water will just suddenly get a lot deeper, but I wanted to show off this oil station with the train conveniently go. Get out of my way, trees, or I'll cut you down. So that's a station that collects oil, loads it onto trains, as train stations are wont to do. Oh, hello, guys. No, it's fine. I'm leaving. And takes it to the place where I'm making the green circuit boards. Nice and easy. Oh, I suppose I'll grab that while I'm here. Slug's a slug. Yeah. Yellow one I'll come back later for because there's probably something hostile around here. Another blue one. I'll come back for them later. I don't need any right now. I've got so many waiting to be processed into power shards. There we go. That was a good little trip around the place. Do you have a double constructor, Gum? Do I have a double constructor? What is a double constructor? Pray tell. Oh, a doubler. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I've got one specifically for turning the slugs into power shards and doubling them. Yep, got that set up at back at home base. Oh, you got the Subnautica one? Nice. I didn't see it. I didn't catch it, unfortunately. That's a Seamoth. Yeah, Freya. Because I one of my first after I did. Come on, words. After I did Astroneer on YouTube, I did a Subnautica series because I'd never played Subnautica before. Cat, 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 cat. Oof. Boop. Okay. It was good to step away from this build for a little bit, because this is very big. Like, I needed to step away for a minute. Subnautica might be one I could stream again. It's been long enough that I barely remember anything outside of my Seamoth and Moonpool thingy. Nice, do it then, do it. It's a great game. Absolutely fantastic. Kind of dreading my rebuild. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on, fuel. Come on, come on. Oh. That was nearly not enough fuel. Right. So, this we're going to do 2 levels, as we did with these. Subnautica is the best. Subnautica is great. The only time I can actively talk about a game because it's one of the handful I've played. Oh, nice! Garden, that's great. When do you get the jetpack? I think it's one of the Phase 2 unlocks. But yeah, tier... Yeah, because each phase has tiers within it. Like, I don't remember, Freya. I honestly don't remember. I don't remember. Tier 4. I think Tier 4 is correct. Tier 4 in Phase 2. I think. But yeah, the jetpack is good. When you first get it, it's okay. It's made a lot better by having better fuel. Like, when I first got it, I was a bit blasé about it because just solid fuel didn't last for long. You could maybe go like that long and that was it. But once you get to liquid fuel, or I'm assuming later on even better fuels, you can fly for quite a while and that's great. Yes, each phase has tiers, yeah. There is also an electric jetpack later on, which, as long as you're within, I think it's something like 20 meters of a power pole, a powered power pole, you have flight, infinite flight. It's pretty great. Okay, so what are these? Beams. These beams. Beams, beams, beams. Beans, beans, beans. Is that facing the right way? No, it's not. Now it is. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, so the jetpack, I'm looking this up because I really want to know myself. The jetpack is... Hang on a minute. tier 5. The jetpack is in tier 5. The hoverpack is so much better than the jetpack. It really is. It really, really is. It really is. The hoverpack just, as long as you're going somewhere where you have power. Actually, even not then, if you want to go exploring with the hoverpack, you just take a stack of power poles with you and just keep placing them. Keep your power with you. It's pretty great. Okay, so that's all I needed for this. Next is the pipes. And I need 20 machines worth of pipes. So yeah, 20 machines worth. Yeah, I'll just do 10 and 10. Yes. Yes. Easy peasy. Hoverpack makes building 1,000 times easier. It really does, because instead of having to like go, okay, you're just in the one spot. It does make building 1,000 times easier. Oh my god. No, I want to load. Yeah, this time we're going to modify this one, because this makes sense. Bum, 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 bum. That. Control C. Control V. Control V. Control V. Control V. Blump. 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 Good. Repurposed. Steel pipes. 2x5. Save. Clear. Leave. No, leave. Thank you. Blueprints. Pipes. Not that. That. Thank you. Alright. So I'm gonna line it up because I can. I'm gonna go 1, 2. Yeah, we'll go 2 in between again. Where's that bring us to? Okay, that's good. That's good, because then the remaining steel beams go this way. Steel ingots go this way. Wait. No. Steel beams, isn't it? Yes, it's steel beams. Right. Ah. I maybe should have made these ones the pipes, and these the beams. Ah. Well, that's a kick in the knickers, because I need steel beams with the concrete to make the encased beams. So it would make sense to have them next to each other over there. Oh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. These are now going to be steel pipes. Yes. At least I don't need to get rid of anything. I just need to paste their setting onto them. And then extend them by another 5 on both floors. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. It's all good. It's all good. That. But yeah, if you guys like Subnautica, you should absolutely go check out my Subnautica playthrough on YouTube, assuming you like the sound of my voice. I can't imagine a reason why you would do it if you didn't. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Exactly, Garden. Actually, I don't think that was really wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That was more like full-throated shout, you know? That was, hey guys, I have a YouTube channel, you should go watch it. Subnautica has found your channel. That's right, it is B! Oh, that makes me happy. Actually, the Subnautica series is how a lot of people found my channel, amazingly. So more pipes, more pipes, more pipes. Because originally, I started doing Twitch first before I started doing YouTube. Stare, stare, punch, punch. I started doing Twitch first, and someone said to me, "Oh, you should put like your VODs up on YouTube." And I thought, maybe. And I did that for a couple of things I did on Twitch. But they weren't very good because they were unedited, my equipment was bad, I wasn't good at streaming yet, they were just shit. So I stopped doing that. And then with Pyro, I did Halo CE on Twitch and recorded all of that at the same time and edited it all for YouTube. And I kind of went from there. Do you reckon you need your own website? I really don't. I really don't. There is no point to that. I have a Discord, I have Twitch, I have YouTube, I don't need a website. Man. And then, didn't see much growth on YouTube, because admittedly, again, my CE playthrough videos were not very good. Some of them are fun. Some of them are a lot of fun to go back and watch, but they're not great. They're not the highest quality. So I stopped doing that. But then I started Astroneer specifically for YouTube. Started actually recording it specifically for YouTube. Didn't stream it at all. And that's what blew my channel up. Well, you know, blew up in relative terms. Took me from 60 subscribers to 500 subscribers over the course of about a year. So, you know, everything's relative. And a shop. Yes, I do. I do have a shop. Actually, I do have a shop. Me and Rob's channel had a website for a year and it made no difference. Yeah. Yeah, it makes very little difference. Especially when you're so small like we are. Okay. So that's the pipes done. Pipes are in a good place. Now for the beams. Now for the beams. Steel beams. And we'll bring them over here. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Then all the steel beams that these are going to produce can just sort of double back and meet up with the machines that are going to be making the concrete. No, the encased steel beams. How many of them do I need? Encased steel beams. Only 17 machines. Only 17 machines for the encased steel beams. That's easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Oh, why did you turn the orientation? Why did you change the orientation? I copied. Why did it change the orientation from the copy? How dumb. Bedtime for me. Snagged a shift tomorrow. So, oh, nice. A shift where? Oh, don't dox yourself. But that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Sleep well. Oh, with the old crew. Oh, cool. Oh, that's good. Okay. Should be pretty seamless to get back into that group then, yeah? How's your weekend been, Heel? And are you streaming tonight? God, I just realized why my eyes hurt so much. Hang on. Turn that to dark mode. Holy. Just getting ready to streams now. Nice. Nice. Okay, well, if you, Heels, if you can kick off before I finish, I'll raid you. Played D&D most of today, then nap in the afternoon. Nice. Ah, D&D's good fun. Did I build the right one down there? Did I make them bloody pipes or beams? No, they're beams. Good. I did build the right ones. Good. Yay me. Don't trust myself at all. Don't trust myself at all. There we go. That is positioned. Cool beans. Quinn, how are you feeling today? I didn't connect them up in the blueprint. What? No, I did. They just took forever to phase in. Okay, good. Good. Right, so that's that done. So that's steel beams, steel pipes, screws, plates, iron ingots, steel ingots, concrete. Next, encased steel beams, which need to be made in this. Got to get to work tearing down my current iron setup, realizing it needs a good revamp before I do anything else. Yeah, it's kind of funny with this game, like I was saying before, how the scaling, just, you don't expect it. Like, I started this place off, well, you know, my original save, it's like, you get 3 nodes of iron, you're like, great, that's all the iron I'm going to need for a long time, right? And all the iron ingots you get from that, great, I can make so much with these. I only need 2 of that machine, and I only need 1 of that machine. I could build so much stuff. And then you're like, oh, I actually need 154 of this machine now. I'm not looking forward to aluminium. That's going to be a pain. But we'll get there. Okay, so, input. 18 and 36. Ooh. And how many of these did I need? 17 of these machines. 16.67 of these machines, to be technically correct. But 16 point that. Got 6 normal iron nodes, but still has 3 pures. That's a good start. Have learned one thing. Prepare for expansion. Expect increased capacity needs. Yes. Taking today to get a lot of pre-Christmas done. Good. Also cut up some videos. Finished the wrestling raid fights in FF. Oh, good. Good. I did not, Kenny. I did not say that. I don't know what you're talking about. I never said that. Didn't say that. I need 17 machines. I never said any other number. No. Any likeness to any other number that you think you heard is purely coincidental. Purely coincidental. See you in the YouTube compilation. You monster. I don't have any of the miners overclocked right now, so there's a lot of potential. Yeah, you'll want to do that eventually, yeah. You'll want to do that. Okay, so we need to figure this out. We got 17 machines. What does that work out to be? So 36. 17 times 36. No, divided by, no. 17 times 36 is too much for one belt to handle. So if I divide that in 2, if we do a row of... I swear, earlier I was working on this place off stream, And I was not struggling this hard with really basic maths. It's 8. So I have one row of 9 and the other row of 8. Yes. Tearing down my iron setup is probably what I was going to do before I stopped playing. Maybe copper too. I've torn down and rebuilt things multiple times in this world as well. You will be doing that a lot early on, even if you have planned for expansion. You're going to be tearing it all down a bunch of times. But then once you get to a point where you're like, okay, this is now just producing iron ingots. Let's get the miners. Let's get the miners overclocked. Put all of their output into smelters. Away we go. And then just have that feed to where you need it and never touch it again, basically. So, and what's the output? 6. I can all go on one belt. Because how much is it going to be making all up? It's going to be making 100, so it could definitely go on one belt. Okay. But yeah, we're putting into it 600 concrete, so obviously that can't be on one belt, because I don't have that higher tier belt. Okay. So where do I build these bad boys? I'm going to need to leave room to get the output from those to here. So what else are the steel beams being used for? They're being used for nothing else. They're purely being used for this. That makes this a lot easier. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3 spaces over. Yeah. Oh, this is a good opportunity to use. Why didn't I give this a name that's easy to find and remember? That was silly of me. Okay, well, we're bringing out this again. Because that's going to make my life a lot easier. Production. Assembler. Oh, can we even fit? No, this can't fit to... Oh, I hate the blueprint system in this game. I hate it so much. Okay, we're going to have to do this in halves then. Fine, whatever. That's fine. I don't even care. Doesn't even bother me. Doesn't even bother me. And that one's still green. Let's start there. That's fine. Make that encased steel beams. There. There, we'll do it in 3s. This will save me time. Oh, splitters, splitters. Oh. Wait. I can use the splitters from the other steel foundry. What did I call that? Was that it? Thing? Was that it? That was it. Because that's got the belts going in opposite directions. Yeah. Yeah. No. They're not in the right positions. Shit. But the concept is sound. The concept is sound. I could just have the steel beams come this way and the concrete go that way. Yes. Sorry I wasn't paying attention, but somehow heard green, which was still green. Don't worry about it, Kenny. Don't worry about it. But that was the joke. Okay, so if we have the concrete... Oh no, but then it's going to need to go over the other side. Wait, no it won't. How many steel beams are going through? 300. I could just loop the belt around. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm not mad. You're mad. That done. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. And boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Yes. Just X. Boom. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. What? Buildables in a designer cannot be connected to the world buildables. What does that mean and why not? Why does the blueprint system in this game suck so much? Had no idea you could mass delete items in storage containers. This is revolutionary for my teardown. Yeah, absolutely you can. You know you can mass delete things out in the world as well, right? By holding down control and sweeping your mouse over stuff. You know you can do that? Also, did you know that you can mass delete specific things? You did. Good. Good. Mass deleting specific things is so helpful. Oh, incredible. Okay. So that's going to be this side. This could be the 9 long, and the other side will be 8. We'll loop the steel around the top, so then the concrete can go underneath on that end. Yes. Okay. I love that if you're using the jetpack when the game auto-saves, because there's that half-second stutter when the game auto-saves, when you come out of that stutter, the game seems to think that you were moving during that time, so it adds that acceleration and you just suddenly fly up. It's very funny. I need merger. Want this to be neat. That's dead center in that piece? No? Good enough though. Oh, whoops. Okay. There's the control panel there. So this is encased beams 3x1. Encased beams. We'll go 1x3. 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 With nah, that's enough. I'll know what that is. It's good. So that's going to be for one direction. Now theoretically, I could simply change the direction of those belts, save it again, and those belts, those ones there, save it again, and just flip it instead of having to rebuild this whole thing. That makes sense, yeah? Oh, I'm going to need to change the direction of the mergers and splitters as well. Right. Okay, well, let's get on with it. Actually, I have to rebuild so much of it, I may as well start from scratch anyway. Oh. Ooh, before I do, though... Where is that in relation to everything else? It's there. Okay, it's like... it's a half step away from that. Okay. And then these... I don't want to get this wrong. Okay, if it's in line there... 1, 2, 3. Okay, so half step back from the line and 1, 2, 3. Alright, I've got the rest. Easy. Clear it. Production assembler. Okay. That's going this way, so we're a half step over the line. Good. Then splitters. Splitters are 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Excellent. And then there. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, and the merger's already built. We don't need more mergers. Good. Belts. Ah, whoops. Slight error. Those are meant to be going the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty sure that's the same setup as the other side. I guess we will find out. Trust. Yes. Trust. Trust in present self managing to emulate what past self did without having an image of it to look at to reference. I'm sure it'll be fine. What did I name the other one? Encased beams 1 by 3. Right. So, encased beams 1 by 3. Mirror. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Clear blueprints. Why is blueprints so hard to say? Nope, 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 nope. Don't want to load anything or leave, thank you. You know what's a weird old thing that I miss? I miss visiting old buildings, like old factories, old breweries that are still in use with their aging brick walls and stuff. Well, I mean, oh, hi Piff, thanks for the lurk. I mean, Kenny, if you miss it, go do it. Surely Belgium has some aging factories you could go visit. Live in a town that has a few abandoned old factories. They are very interesting to observe. I really like visiting. Not that many left anymore, dude. Okay, all being torn down for housing apartments. That makes sense. I really like visiting old, still active factories and breweries that, you know, you can see they were built a couple of hundred years ago, but they're still functioning. I think that's really cool. Okay, so this side is going to be 9. Could you please line up? Thank you. Thank you. Come on, come on. There you go. I need a... falling. Have this smell? Yeah, it's asbestos. Nah, I know what you mean. They do have a very specific smell. They do have a very specific smell. There's a lot of old buildings in, like, dust mixed with fresh air. Yeah, all those dust mites, all those centuries-old dust mites and dust particles. There's a lot of old buildings around Sydney that are heritage listed, so, you know, they'll never be touched. And it's quite interesting visiting them, especially all the old buildings to do with convict transportation. You know, what with our wonderful past. Heritage to who? Valid question that I don't know how to answer. Why is that? I picked the wrong one, didn't I? That one. Also, there is an ad break in about a minute. I really want to crack this out, and then once this is done and the ad break's over, I'm going to finish up for the night. But for now, cracking on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why are those not buddied up to each other? Get out. Get out. Just try, please. I'm curious. Old buildings in Australia, prison related. I feel like a joke fits in. Okay, Garden, what specifically about my statement do you want me to elaborate on, just to help me answer correctly? Okay. Good. Good. That's that side of them done. Now we need the other blueprint. The mirrored blueprint. That's not right. That way. Oh, okay. Declared as heritage. Heritage in terms to whom? The state, the people. That's a really good question. I guess in means of preserving them for the people. I believe that's the purpose. Okay, where are you? Where are you? You're just, your foot is just on that line. Okay. So like there? No, just before it. There, okay. Got it. But yes, the Heritage Organization is a government organization. I believe it's state-run. And it is to preserve our history for our people. There we go. And I can just get rid of... No. Default. Thank you. Good. Garden, does that answer your question? Have I answered it adequately? And then follow up, are these previously residential or are they industrial and more heritage in terms of being around the area as opposed to anthropological heritage? A bit of both, anthropological history, heritage, as well as being in the area, previously residential or industrial, both. So we've got some heritage listed houses that were built around the time of Australia's colonization. I hate that term, but it's what happened. Because like there were already people here. But anyway. Oh shit, are those in the middle? Yeah, those are in the middle. Yeah, good. And houses and factories and infrastructure and all that kind of stuff that was built to facilitate transporting both colonists and convicts here. Off for the night, Gummy, falling asleep? No worries, Freya. Thank you for hanging around. I'm not going to be going much longer anyway. I'm going to be raiding out very shortly. But yeah, some of it's residential, some of it's industrial, some of it's like old hospitals. We have those too, but those buildings then kind of become maintained, so they remain, but they lose that smell, and often you can't visit them as intensely or freely as you could. Yeah, that's true. They are, everything that's heritage listed is protected and maintained. At least, you know, as far as we know, they're being maintained. Like, in some cases, they get repurposed, but the structure is heritage listed, so the structure can't be changed. Like, there is a building in the city that was a wool warehouse, like 200 years ago. It was a wool warehouse. And it's right in the CBD, and it was kind of necessary. It was needed for office buildings, office space, and that kind of thing. You know, needed, quote unquote. The structure, all the original beams from when the building was built a couple of hundred years ago are all there and all intact and all exposed. But the office was built inside it with a kind of shell. It's fascinating. But also, because it's the original beams, and because it was a wool warehouse, the entire building is basically made of kindling because the lanolin from the wool has soaked into the wood. So it has an incredibly impressive fire suppression system built into it as well. Because if that thing catches fire, it is going up. This lanolin is insanely flammable. But then also there's the quarantine station. There's a quarantine station in Sydney, in the city even. And it is perfectly maintained. They do tours. You can go there for ghost tours, and you can go there during the day as well for the quarantine station. For when people arrived in Australia 200 and beyond years ago, you know, you'd have to go to the quarantine station first, stay there for a while, make sure you're not bringing any diseases into the new world, blah 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 blah, and then you're led into the country. And it's completely maintained as it was hundreds of years ago. There's even like an asylum built into it, which is really, really, really creepy. Okay, so they're going to be concrete. Is the concrete getting used for anything else? Concrete is only getting used for this. Good, that makes this a whole lot easier. At least in my state, they are separate. There is heritage specified by city in terms of the town's history, and then there is the state that works with Native American communities to preserve native heritage. Okay, and also different from heritage lands that are controlled by National Park Services, which who work with Native American communities. Yeah, it's a bit different here. Our native peoples are acknowledged in a very tokenistic way, which is unfortunate. And oh, what is that there? We do have sites of cultural significance for Indigenous Australians that are preserved around the country, but it's like, for example, Uluru. If you've heard of Uluru or Ayers Rock, that's the like massive red rock in the middle of Australia in the Northern Territories. It, for a very long time, you could go there and you could walk on it. But as it has significant cultural significance for Native Australians, eventually something was done about that, and you're not allowed to walk on it anymore. It's now, you can go and visit it, but you can't touch it and you can't walk on it. So it's now better protected than it was. Okay. Oh yeah, and we've got 2 sets of 4. Yeah. Cool. Easy. Easy peasy. So this is going to be really roughshod, just to get an idea of all this. You can't be prepared for consequences. True. You could do anything once. Okay. So I'm going to bring that to here. And then bring that to there. No, I don't like that. I want to bring it here. And then there. That's better. It's probably not going to stay that way. I may ultimately change that, but that's how that's going to be for now. Oh, right. These need to be merged as well. Oh, that's easy enough. That's easy enough. So we'll take the output from this one. Right, I need to put the merger here. Merger. Kind of like in Germany, you can throw, yeah, but you're liable to get punches and then charged criminally. Yes. As you probably should. Okay. That's that one. Then we're going to have the merger from this side. Where did I have it? Along this line. There. Okay, that's there. That is this line. Yeah, simple misunderstanding. He was purely giving directions. You know, that one over there on the right. Yeah. These are all the outputs, yeah? Yeah. These are the outputs. Good. Okay, that's those. Yeah, I reckon 5 more minutes and I'm going to call it, and I'm going to go to bed. Similar things have happened over here. There's a rock formation known as the Mittens Butts that for a while were open as a hiking trail, but has long been Navajo land and was closed to tourists a while ago. Good, as it should be. We do also have like a lot of national parks that are protected by the National Parks and Wildlife division of the government. Okay, there's that. All right. So, I've made a slight error. A double stack of these is not going to line up properly with that. I should have taken those up higher, but that's okay, because I can do these to also not the right height. Good, I made a mistake. But I don't care, we're moving ahead with it as it is. It's fine. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why doesn't that work? Why doesn't that work straight? What do you mean? Fine, that one could be curved. Alright, so need to get this down there to match up with that. What's going to be the best way? I'm going to hit the same problem over there too, so I need to figure this out. And over there. Okay, got it. I think. Do I? Do I have it? Do I have it? I don't think that I do. Hello, Sag. How you doing, man? You got this? Whatever you're talking about, you got it. Brain is already sore. Yeah, Sag, yeah. Yep. US doing US crap, but I used to study with the National Park Services, but recent events has since made such activities unavailable. Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, so Sag, all this you see here, right? Allow me to show you something. So what you saw just then is from these machines here, so, well, those two, then all of those I haven't built yet, those I've just built, those I haven't built yet, all of that, all of those machines, hundreds and hundreds of machines, thousands of units of ore, all of that is in service of making 20 of these every minute. Just 20. Everything the light touches is ours. Well, yeah, I've made this desert mine. I love this game, man. I love this game so much. That's a factory that I just finished. And I made it pretty, because I like making them pretty. This will get beautified once I've got it working. Function over form first. How am I going to connect these two? How am I going to do... Oh, I know how... Oh, I know how I'm going to connect these two. Oh, it's so simple. It's so bloody simple. So I'm going to grab this. We put this right there. That's neat enough. I might change this later, but this will do for now. But how ironic. The very factory that I've just finished, well, the section I've just finished, is to make encased steel beams, and I've just run out of encased steel beams. Do I not have any of those going into the void? Apparently not. How strange. Okay, well, we'll just use tier 3 for now. We'll upgrade it later. Oh, I put that the wrong way round. Lol. Generally, don't think my brain would be able to handle it. You do it in stages, man. You do it in stages. You don't leap to this. You start with 1 mine, 2 manufacturers, and 1 power plant that's about that big. You start small. You get your head around the basics. You go from there. I think you could do it. You seem like an intelligent fellow. I think you could do it. There you go. Conveyor lift floor. Hole is going to go... Yeah, let's put it right there. Conveyor lift. Should be there. Oh, really? Really? Nope, there. 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 Cool. Did I manage to fool you as well? In fact, a goober. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Even goobers can be successful at this game. Yeah, see, there you go, exactly. Other people have felt the same way that you have. I felt that way. But then I did it. I managed it. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. So, let's go with... Let's put them bloody here, right? There. And there. I'll neaten these up later. This is just to get it set up. Straight. 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 There. Okay. So that'll be those. See, that's the fun thing, right, Sag? You can be good at something, and someone can compliment you on it. And you can just say, I'm glad I give that impression. It's like, oh, you're so good at this. Oh, you must be so smart. It's like, I'm glad I give that impression. Okay, that's going to be there. Huh? Oh, it's there, okay. Doy. This is the sort of game that you look at the clock at 6 hours later, check again and think to yourself, but I've only been playing for an hour. Yes! Please note you mean rise up inside. Last time I did, I almost hit Saturn. Garden, you gotta be more careful. Goodness. Excuse me, what? What? Did I put that the wrong way bloody around? I did. Ah, I put it the wrong way around. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Got 2 minutes and I either successfully finish this or I don't. Either way, I'm ending stream. I'm tired. This is definitely the kind of game you get lost in. Yes. May have fudged a bit by buying resources from the shop, but technically finished it. Hey, finishing it is finishing it, B. It doesn't matter how you do it. Finishing it is finishing it. Any method is valid. Wait, does that mean these are the wrong way as well? No, they're going the right way. Okay. Splitter. That way. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4. 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 But yeah, look, SAG, fair's fair. Not every game genre is for everybody. This genre especially is not for everybody. But don't discount yourself before you've tried. You might have a hidden talent that you are unaware of. This game does lie. This is satisfying. Yeah. Once you see it all in action, especially, once you've taken the time to wire everything up, set up the infrastructure, get the belts in place, figure out your ratios, turn it all on, and watch it run. It's very, very satisfying. Thanks, Garden. L ratio, thank you so much. Because clearly this isn't running yet. This isn't even powered. I'm concerned that turning this place on is going to shut down my entire power grid. But we'll see. It's like a massive puzzle. Kind of. It's like a massive puzzle that Garden. It's like a massive puzzle that you can build how you want. You are given the same pieces that everybody else has. You're given the same table to build it on that everybody else has, and you're given the same end goal. How you get from point A to point B is entirely up to you. Also, you can just leave shit floating in the air. You can do that. I've just chosen for this run, there's one of my trains. I have chosen for this run that I'm not leaving stuff floating in the air. I'm building pretty buildings. Should make an airship. Yeah, you should, Kenny. Do it. It's so nice looking grey building. Really like the more realistic builds, especially the pretty ones. I hope that means you're including mine. I try to go like neo-industrialist and make them look pretty, but make them look functional and believable. On streamer I watch at one point making a scale replica of the Halo ship. Oh, the Forward Onto Dawn or one of the others. We'll have to see. A tour perhaps. Jake? Any other time, I would love to. I am so sorry. I'm actually ending stream now. It's 10:30. I need to end. I got work tomorrow. Please feel free to come back. Absolutely, more than happy to do a tour of the save file of the factory. Because I love showing off the pretty stuff that I've built. And this is only a fraction of it. This is a fraction. Joined way too late. Unfortunately, yes. Oh, Mort, thank you very much for the follow. Unfortunately, yes. And Hacktivist, thank you very much for the follow. Very believable space manufacturing plant. Thank you. That's one of my other buildings. That's a fuel refinery. I wanted to make it look cool. Scrub through your VOD till something pops out. Yeah, I did do a tour during the VOD tonight, so not everything, but most of it I did. I'll be lurking, do some lurking, doing some drawing. No worries, Tech, I'm about to raid out anyway. But everybody, thank you so much for being here. Let's find somebody to raid. I think Heal should have just started, so let's go see if Heal is going. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. It's been a lovely evening, good stream. Oh, he has started. Ah, good. I can raid Heal. Alright. Away we go. Night, everybody.